All right, happy Friday. Yeah. Got the weekend. You should be able to get this done quick and easy. We're going to go through only three today. And we are looking at the distribute. We're not looking at distribute. However, three problems on this, one that I'm going to do with you, and two at the end, and I'll tell you which two problems actually do have combined like terms in it. But we'll get to it as soon as we get to number three. First off, no distribute on either side of this equation. There's no distribute here, no distribute here. No combined like terms, no combined like terms. Now, I told you there's going to be two of them that have that we're not going through. So we come to that third step, which is to remove the extra variable. So we have a variable there and there, and what has a lower value? -5 or -4? -5 has a lower value. So we're going to add 5n and 5n because we're removing the extra variable, so we have to take the variable with us on this one. Whereas in the next step, we don't take the variable. Now, important is that if you took and you added 4n to both sides, it's still going to be right. You're just going to have a negative to work with all the way through. So our opposite operations are gone. We're left with that -3, the equals, that 5 comes down, and then -4 plus 5 is +1, and because 1 is positive, so we're going to use the plus. The other question is, do we need that 1 in front of that n? No, we can get rid of it. But let's look at it. Our next step is, what is added or subtracted to the variable? Well, we look on the variable side. We don't look at that -3. The 1 is attached to the n, so that we cover up. And we look, and that's a 5. Well, we look in front of it. It's a +5 because there's nothing there, so we're going to subtract 5 from both sides of the equation. Our opposite operations are gone. We're left with this. Can we just say n? Since it's 1n, can we just say n? Yeah, we can just put that down as an n. If you want to bring the 1n down and you want to divide by 1 at the end, that's fine. -3 minus 5 is -8. It's done. It's over with. However, let me go ahead and bring down that 1 with it. And if you decide to divide by 1, you are still going to end up with n equals -8. So you just don't need that 1. Now, if it's a -1, you have to bring it down. Right, Chris? You have to bring it down because you have to divide by -1 or make the other side the opposite of. All right. -8. Oops, I changed that. You know what? Was that the right answer? Was that the right one? Yeah, that was the right one, correct? This one is not. So I need to write number 2 because I changed number 2. It was different. So -2k minus 2 equals -6 minus 3 times k. All right. No distribute, no distribute. No combine, no combine. So what we're going to do here, we're going to get rid of the extra variable. We have -3k times k and -2 times k. So what is a smaller value, Chris? What has a smaller value, -2 or -3? -3 it does. So we are going to add 3k. Now, if you made the mistake and you did the -2, that's fine. It's still going to come out the right answer. Again, you're going to have that negative to work with. So our opposite operations are gone. We bring down that -6, the equals, the -2, and -2 plus 3, again, is k. If you'd like, put the 1k in there. I'll work it with the 1k. Most of you, I think, do, but you don't need it. So once again, here's the side. Look here. Look up here. Look up there. This is the side we're going to work with. We're going to ignore that number. So we need to get rid of the 1 or the -2. Well, or the 1 or the -2. The 1 is attached to the k, so we cover that up. It is -2. So since we're going to -2, we're going to add 2. Our opposite operations are gone. We bring down that 1k or just k. And -6 plus 2 is -4. Now that is our answer, but if you were really wanting and needing to have that 1 there, that's okay, because we just divide everything by 1, which still is -4. You can just drop the 1. However, if it's a -1, you have to do the division part. All right, that's 2. Let me see if I did not mess up on 3. Nope, that's 3. Good. All right, let's look at 3. Now I'm going to ask the questions. Everybody here looking? Can I distribute? Can I distribute here? Can I combine like terms here? Can I combine like terms here? Yes, I can. There are 2 more that are going to be like that. It's 8 and 9 where you're going to be able to combine like terms. That got away from me. I didn't catch it. That's okay. So it's going to be a 4-stepper. Here, so we're going to combine like terms, which means 2r added to 6r. Nothing over here, so we're just going to do 6r plus 8. We just bring that down. But 2 plus 6, combine like terms, 2 plus 6 is 8r. Now, here's 2 trains of thought here, guys. If I want to do less steps, I'm going to take this one over here. It's less and it works out, but if this were less, I still would take this one because I don't want to have a 0 over here. I'm going to cause more steps. So no distribute, we combine like terms. Let's get rid of the extra variable. Which one's lower? 6r is lower, and since it's plus, we're going to subtract 6r from both sides of the equation. Now, if you took the 8, just make sure you know that you do the minus 8r, it's a 0. So it just doesn't become blank over here. You do have to put a 0 there. But we took the other way, so it didn't matter. Our opposite operations are gone. We have 8 left over equals, and 8 minus 6 is 2. Is anything no, there's nothing added or subtracted. We do, nope. Is there anything added or subtracted to the variable? Is there anything added or subtracted to it? What's the 2r?
Oh,
no, there's nothing added or subtracted to it. So we just drop that step. You get that, Chris? There's nothing added or subtracted, so we skip the step. It happens. Well, our last step is to remove what's multiplied or divided. Well, 2 times r, so we're going to divide by 2. And the 8 divided by 2 is 4. Right? 8 and 9. Numbers 8 and 9 are just like number 3. And I'm looking at it. I'm going to give you a clue here. You're going to end up, that one's going to work out like this one. Number 8 is, where you'll have the lowest on the side with up, on the other side. And number 9, that one will work out the same way too, just like this one. Sometimes if the lower variable was over here, you would end up with 0 over here, and then you have to add, subtract, and then multiply, divide. But should work out just like this one, same format. All right, any questions? Let me know. This is basically the same except for 8 and 9 as yesterday. 3 and 8 and 9 will be like this one. 1 and 2 like the other one. This is the 3rd day on this. You should have this. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Be good. Be safe. Later.